I've literally been almost all over on this lake, and I haven't found one other spot that really has any fish that are biting right now. And this has been just a fun day. What a fun day. Look at this beautiful fish right here. Man, the colors on that thing, the pepper on that thing from that parasite. It makes it so I'm probably not gonna ever really eat a fish out of here, which is okay. But they are sure fun to catch. Reckon I can fish in here. Looks like there's a bit of water in here. Any fish? Whoa. Must be Burt Reynolds or something. Check this out. Probably should stay on this tar, might be the easiest. There's pretty shade right there. Trees down there. So I'm out there boiling. I like this little lake, you guys. I'm pretty excited about this. There's this little metro lake. You hear the traffic in the background, and you can see the traffic in the background. And I've seen some people ice fish out here. I've been out here fishing a time or two. We might be able to get into a few things here just in this really small urban lake. So thanks for joining me again today. If you've noticed, I've started to upload a lot more videos, and I'm excited to be coming to you more and more often with really cool fishing adventures. So thanks for joining me, and make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of this. You know what? Way across that lake, see it? Way over there? That's the music. Let's go fishing, let's go fishing, let's go fishing now. So I'm just putting together my backpack for today because I'm gonna venture around a couple of lakes locally, and may not be within access of my truck necessarily. So I love this backpack. You've seen me use it before. I just wanted to make sure I had a few extra things in here that I know I'm gonna need for today, and we'll be good to go. As you can see, I'm gonna do some jig fishing, maybe some plain hooks, a lot of bobbers. I'm just going for panfish today. Pretty excited about it too, I gotta tell you. I haven't fished these local lakes in a long time. It's been over a decade since I've fished them. So, time to get to it. I've got night crawlers already, and I'm gonna bring an assortment of gulp and other products by Berkeley and Power Bait. Berkeley, really. Put those in here. I think I'm already pretty much set up the way I want to be. I might have to cut off a thing here or there and do this or that. There's some fish down there, and there's some relief from the wind as well. I'm not opposed to catching fish and having relief from the wind. Yeah, here we go. Start with, I'm gonna start with here, a worm. Let's start with part of a night crawler. There's gonna be some background noise today in the video because, well, frankly, is there night? No, that's just night goo. Huh. Well, that sucks. Happens when you, I guess it happens when you leave them in the fridge that long. Let's see if this is any better. Big Reds, come on down. Yep. Think they're good, maybe. Let's see. Big Reds. You good? Oh yeah, they're good. Always count on big reds. I'm gonna hook them a couple times through that egg sac there, and then I like to run the hook down into the body and along the body, and then just pop it out, pop that little end out and let the tail hang. I'm gonna throw that out there. I'm gonna catch a fish. Check this out. See if we can get it done. I'm gonna have to find some fish apparently. They're not just here. I would have thought they would have been just here. There we go. There's a fish biting. Oh, missed him. But searched around and found him, didn't I? Hey, 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 hey. There we go. Shallow and shallow. Take it, take it. I can't even take the whole jig in his mouth. I'm gonna need smaller hooks. I took most of my worm though. You little son of a gun. Okay, we're gonna try another worm. Come here, wormies. So, I was getting bites, but I wasn't able to close the deal on the fish with 1/32 of an ounce jig. In these smaller lake ponds in the place where I'm fishing here, the fish aren't that big, especially close to shore. So I've gone to a drop shot with a worm on it. I'm gonna throw it out in that same direction and hook that tree right there, apparently. Pull it in off the tree, and at least I got it off the tree, right, everybody? Holy crap. And this reel's getting old. I'm gonna have to replace the reel soon on this pole. There's a fish. I think I actually have one hooked for once. I do. And we're gonna see why this has been so tough, because these are just tiny, tiny fish. See this? Okay. This one is extremely clean though. Look at how clean that fish is. Has none of that disease. The noscus or nauseous disease, that is what inhabits this lake. And most every fish I catch here has that. It's black spots, and you know what? It's got the starts of it right there, the black spots. And on this fin, right there. Well, pretty little fish. We're gonna put it back. See you later. Go on back in, fella. It's called Nascus black spot disease. And what you're gonna see is black spots in the meat, and you're gonna see black spots on the fins. I'm gonna show you some of those. There's a duck coming in for a landing right there. And what causes it is waterfowl poop. To be pretty precise about it, waterfowl poop is what causes it. There we go. Finally. Oh my goodness, it took forever, and it took me saying this is 100% my last cast. And then boom, I get one. There we go. Now look at the spots on this fish. This is exactly what I was talking about in this lake. Pretty crazy. Nauseous, it's called. Something you could look up on your local DNR site. It causes these black spots, and it's a parasite actually that again goes from fish to bird, back to the water through the bird feces, back to the fish, back to the birds. It's just a vicious cycle, and it's a parasite that has found a foothold and found a way to live. So you got to kind of respect that. We'll get you back, buddy. See you later. Let's go get one of these spotted little dudes. See if we can get one with any size. I know on the other side of the lake there's some with size. So if I don't start getting them here, I'm going to take the walk. Oh yeah. All right, well, we got it. We got it in the area. Let's see if anything wants it. Oh yeah, there's a fish right away. Switch to the pink ball and boom. Wow. Swimming sideways. Oh, that's a nice little sunny, nice little bluegill. Look at the colors on that thing, you guys. Wait till you see this fish. Wow. What a beauty. Now he's got those spots, just like every other fish in this lake. But look at that. That is such a pretty little fish. Red-eared little sunfish, I think is what that is, or some kind of hybrid between a pumpkinseed and a bluegill. But look at how beautiful. Man. And those spots, they're just right there. It's crazy. Well, we're gonna get this guy back. So somebody has commented on one of my videos. Let's see what he has to say. Bill Michaels, how about a little contest where your subs can send in their best Let's Go Fishing theme song? I'm in. Really cool. I'm gonna give that some thought, Bill, and thank you for the idea. Not sure when this particular video will come out, but it's pretty awesome. Turn into this neighborhood right here. There's a little walking path down here. I'll show it to you, and you can get to the other side of that little lake. The fish really weren't biting great there, and they were pretty small, so I'm going to try this walking path and see if we can get on some better fish. I'm trying to remember where this place is. Let's see here. It's not really marked. It doesn't say fishing spot this way. It's just a little sidewalk in between houses. This is it, right here. Look, see? Doesn't even say there's a walking path. That's where I'm going. Should go. Yeah. Doesn't really look like the way to a fishing hole, but I'll show you where it is. That's one where I used to stop and fish a little bit. Now it's just nothing. Pretty sure you go to the right here. Hope I'm right. I don't know for certain, but I'm going to the right. I think the lake is right down here on the left. We're gonna know right as soon as we hit that opening. Here's the trail. Looks like it's in okay condition. Let's start with a big red. Caligula. Don't know if it's gonna work. It's over there, because that's where I threw it. I'm gonna hide behind these bushes right here. If I hide behind these bushes and I watch my bobber, maybe it'll go. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can't see. You can't see. Let's go over here. Let's give it a shot. I don't like that area over there. Should I go a little deeper and a little farther out? I think that's what brother's gonna try. Let's try a little bomb it out there. I don't know what else to say. A couple more casts and our brother's gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Huh, well, let's go. So I just left the post office, checking my post office box, and if you haven't checked before or haven't seen it before on my descriptions or my channel, I have a post office box, P.O. Box 123 in Cottage Grove, Minnesota 55016. The main reason I have it is so that you can send me letters if you'd like. Give me some advice on how you'd like to see me fish, or if you have some favorite baits or some favorite things that you'd like for me to try and give you credit for on the channel, I'm happy to do that. So feel free to send those over. I'm happy to use them and try them out and see if we can get some fish and maybe have you and I have a little bit more of a special connection. So again, that's Post Office Box 123, Cottage Grove, Minnesota 55016, and it is in the description and on my channel. See if any more colorful fish are out there. These colorful fish are really cool, and this time of year when I'm going to a small pond lake like this, I'm not looking for any big huge fish. I'm looking for just cool colors, seeing what the fish are doing, how they're acting. Kind of gives me an idea of how things are going to be potentially on my lake up north. It's just fun to go shore fishing and just put a little work in and do something different. I doubt they've left. There's one right there, just hit it. Come on, little fellas. There's a bite. Yeah, I've gone around the lake, taken a walk down the path, and finally just came back because the wind is so bad on that side and the fish are just not up on that edge over there yet. So this has been my best bet. So I came back. I'm not going to mess around anymore. I'm just going to change my hook. I'm going to change to a plain hook. So changing to a small plain hook. I'm going to tie on a loop knot or surgeon's knot. Just go right through there 3 times. Woo. That's the second time. Come back through one more time. Then pull all this. And it makes a nice loop knot or surgeon's knot, whatever you want to call it. Move up this bad boy a little bit to here-ish. I'm going to put on a bite sinker. I like to go about 6 or 8 inches up with that. So that's my setup right there. This small red hook, I'm not sure exactly what size, but it's kind of a red color, tied with a loop knot. Tiny, probably 1/32 of an ounce bite sinker, and then I'm going to go about 2 feet with a regular rocket bobber pinched. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to put some bait on, going up over the hook with the worm. Makes it look really natural. So there you go. That's going to be my presentation. I'm about to go out there and get one. You watch. Good cast. Oh yeah, right there in the spot where I've been getting all my bites. I've got a small enough hook and a small enough presentation now. I should be able to start reeling these little colorful fish in and seeing what they are. There's one right there and I got it hooked right away. Look at that. It's just a tiny little guy, but I got him. I told you I'd start to get him. Look at that little fella. Oh wow, and look, did you see the purple and the blue in that fish? What a beautiful little fish. Yes, you thought you were gonna get me, little guy. And he doesn't have a lot of the spots. He has some of the spots on his fins. Actually, he has some back there. You can see them pretty good. So we'll get this guy back in. See you later, fella. So that was the ticket. That was the ticket right there. Now, as these fish mess with me, I'm going to catch and bring in to show you. There's one right there. Look at that. Isn't it funny how that works? And I love this ultralight rod. Oh, it came off. But did you see the rod bend on this ultralight rod? So fishing in these small lakes, Where you know you may get some small fish, especially this time of year when the water is just super cold, can still be fun with these really bendy rods. Let's get back out there. There's one right there, little fish. Ooh, he's trying to swim sideways with me. Now when you do this, you want to make sure you get them right away, because you don't want to have these things swallow it. That's the last thing you want. Come on up here, little fella. See, he's got that one a little deep, but I can just tip it out of there like that and he's fine. Look at how purple that fish is. Can you see the purple on that one? That is a beautiful little fish. We'll get you back in. See you later, buddy. Yeah, it's sad when you come across a lake like this, though, that has good numbers of fish, and there's some largemouth bass in here, and we've caught some crappies in here, but it's kind of sad when you notice that that parasite has really taken over the fish population, and it really has. There's not much that at this point can be done about it. I mean, it's a natural occurring event. As I talked about earlier, it's something that keeps propagating within the fish and within the, you know, the fish get it, and then the birds eat the fish and they get it, and then the feces from the birds goes back into the water where the fish then get it again. Even the cleaner fish have the beginnings of those little spots. But they're pretty and they're fun. And there are some bigger fish in here. You can get a big fish once in a while, but this is just a good place to come have some fun. Sometimes you get out there with a piece of worm like this and you get a few fish and it starts a little bit of a frenzy too. You never know. You might get a big fish or a bigger fish that gets attracted in because of it. And I've been switching back and forth between worms and crappie nibblers, and frankly, in these ponds, these fish are going to bite pretty much any kind of bait you're going to throw out that is geared towards panfish or brim or sunfish or whatever you call them. I call them awesome fish to catch and very colorful, nice. Oh, that's the spot right there. That's where they've not been able to really deny me, and they've pretty much bit every single time I've landed in that spot. They just can't deny it. There's one right there. Oh, yeah, I might have overpulled it a little bit. The next one, we're just gonna reel softly, real gently, real nicely. There he is. There he is, see? Nice little reel job there. Look at that pole bend on that guy. This is a little fella, but boy, they fight. Fun to watch. This one's, oh, really colorful. Look at this guy. There we go. This is the second one of these I've gotten today. And they're just a pretty little fish. Look at how pretty that fish is. Isn't that cool? Got the spots on it. So it definitely has the disease that we talked about earlier. But he sure is a pretty fish, isn't he? Look at that. We'll get it back in. See you later, bud. Go be a fishy. Let's get out there and see if we can get us another one, huh? There's some pretty fish out there. Really pretty fish. Oh boy, what the heck is that? Well, that was something. I've never had that happen to me before. Maybe that's part of the poop problem in this lake. Jeez, that scared the crap out of me. Let's go back out. Oh no. Oh no, you guys. I went through the tree. I have like one chance here to get my whole setup back. And that is if a frickin' fish comes. Otherwise, I'm pretty screwed. Oh, we got one. Yes, and it's a good one. You can pull me out of the tree, buddy. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. All that, I was just trying to get it out of the tree myself. Come on, buddy, get me out of the tree. Get me out of the tree. Ready? Let's do it. Oh, we got out of the tree. Thank you so much. Oh, yes. And it's like my best fish of the day. Everybody check it out. I can't believe what just happened. Oh my God. Oh, I'm in the tree. I'm asking for help from the, basically from the fish gods. And one of these fish, and I'm kind of flailing around with the, with the line, and I'll be gosh darned it if this one didn't grab it and take off. And I think he might have been the only one big enough over there that could have done that and gotten me out of that tree. So cool. Thank you, buddy. Obviously, I'm going to put you back. Okay. Thank you for being such a good guy, man. Thank you for being such a good fish. We'll see you later. Go grow up, be even bigger. What I'm doing is I'm going under these trees over here. And one of the reasons I fish under trees is because a lot of insects and worms and caterpillars fall out of those trees and into the water. So the fish are used to seeing that coming from above and sitting under there and actually waiting for that food source to happen. Makes for a great way to get on some fish, especially if you don't know the lake very well or know the area very well. Just look for some overhanging trees like that. That's gonna help you a lot. There we go. Dangerous, but effective cast. Come on. There we go. That's a good fish right there, guys. I don't know what that is, but it's in that same spot where that little one was. And you know what? I think it's a bass. Oh yeah. It was in that same spot that last one was that pulled me out of the tree. Look at this. And there is a population of bass in this little lake. Just super cool. And look, the same thing going on with this population. The spots on the fins. Man, you know what? That's sad to see. It really is. Because that is a pretty little fish. And it was a fun little fight. We're going to get him back in. We'll see you later, buddy. And as sure as shooting does. That's a decent fish right there. Whatever it is. One of the better fish from this hole today. Yep. Man. Look at that. That is a nice sunfish right there. Look at the colors on that guy. Holy cow. What a beautiful fish. And just one of the kings of this pond, I'm betting. You're not going to see many more this size in this pond. That is for sure. Look at the orange on that belly. How beautiful that fish is. Oh, all the way around is just a beautiful fish. I mean, what a pig. That is amazing. I've been working all day for this, you guys. I had a good sized one pull me out of the tree. I got this one right here, right at the end as I was just going to leave. And I just can't believe it. Thanks for sticking around. I'm gonna get going. I'll see you on the next video. Make sure you subscribe and turn on those notifications. For me, this small lake and this beautiful fish, FishBrain Shane out.